So, what's up, brothers? I am International Passport, back again for yet another video. I'm here for a special guest called, what's your name, please?
Sarah.
Sarah. So, where are you from, Sarah, in Germany?
I'm from Hamburg.
Fantastic, Sarah. So, Sarah, I want to ask you a few questions. The first one is, what do you look for in a guy? Do you want a guy that's really tall, masculine, very dominant? Like, tell us, what do you want in a guy, in your opinion?
Well, I want in a guy someone actually who, well, he should be slightly taller than me. Yeah, I like that. But otherwise, he should be loyal.
Speak louder.
He should be loyal, actually. I want to have trust in him. He's someone who can I relate to, who sees me on the same level. Yeah, but physically, I don't care about the hair color or skin, actually.
Okay, so physically you can be like this short? Or
well, he should be taller than
a
me,
bit taller
as
than
I
you.
said.
Okay,
yeah,
yes.
Would be good.
Thank you. So in terms of like personality-wise, so are you a feminine woman?
Yeah.
You're feminine?
Yeah,
okay.
I think
so. No masculinity, nothing like that at all?
What is a masculinity?
So a woman that's very dominant, you know, wants to behave like a man, you know, are you that kind of person, or are you a feminine woman who takes care of her femininity?
Good question. So, well, I like dressing up and having, have a dress on and have a skirt and so. But on the same side, I also like to have a strong position at work. So there, I'm more dominant.
Okay.
So I think it depends on where I am. So if I'm at home, I'm more female, and when I'm at work, I like to be more dominant and say something strong also, because I'm in a workplace where there are a lot of men, so I have to be a bit more of a feminist.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say the problem is nowadays with women is that they bring their masculine frame from work to home, and that's when the relationship breaks down between a man and a woman? Because in a household, right, two people cannot be masculine. One has to be masculine and one must be feminine. And the man should be masculine and the woman must be feminine. There's a problem, a woman bringing their masculinity from work into the home place, and that's a problem there, in your opinion.
Yeah, it could be actually, because yeah, I guess when I come home, I tend to be in the first hours a bit more dominant, and
Okay.
then I switch to be home and like take that role a bit off.
Okay.
But anyhow, I try to be as equal as possible to not make it a female or a man side, and being the typical stigma of men are dominant and women are not.
Okay.
I try to have it a balance, but obviously you adapt to the workplace.
Yeah.
So not sure whether the relationship is really having an issue with that.
Okay.
Because I don't face that right now.
Okay.
No,
So in your current household, your husband is a masculine man and you're the feminine woman, and you're okay with that?
well, the question is now. I cannot agree.
What?
Sorry, I cannot agree to that, because feminine doesn't mean to be not dominant.
Okay.
So feminine for me is being interested in more of the feminine things, but not being weak.
Okay.
So, yeah, because my husband can also cook, he can clean. It's not like just because I'm female I have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so as mentioned, I try to be a bit adapting to the workplace. They're
Yes.
being more dominant to be a stronger woman in terms of having older men who didn't understand that change yet,
Yeah.
accept me
Yeah.
as a young woman, but at home I wanted to be equal.
Okay, so are you a submissive woman?
Who?
Are you a submissive woman to your husband? Obviously, to your husband, you submit to him. You understand that, you know, men and women have different roles, but you still
Yeah.
love your man, and you submit to him as your husband.
Submitting, being under him?
Not under him, but allowing him to like protect you and care for you and love you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I do.
Fantastic. And do your friends have the same mentality as you, or are they more feminist, or less feminist?
I think kind of equal.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of like me.
Would you see yourself as a feminist at all? Or
Yeah, I want to support women.
okay.
I feel a difficulty with having definitions about it because some people might think feminists are too extreme or something. So yeah, I try to protect and support women. Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not like women always first.
Okay, so
No.
but when you say that, right, do you have any hatred towards men at all?
Hatred?
Yes.
No.
Because a lot of feminism nowadays is men are trash, men are garbage, men are the problem of the whole
No.
world. Do you
No.
agree with that sentiment at all?
No, it should be equal.
Okay.
You need chances on both sides. So I would actually remove the stigma of female women only have this job, men have that job. Men have this job, female have that job. I want to get rid of that. I feel it should be equal.
Okay.
It just shouldn't matter what gender it is. So yeah. So I'm fighting for the women to be equal, but not fighting against men as such.
Okay, so you're for men's rights and men's
Yeah.
obviously for
Yeah.
men to
Equality.
men to be himself, be a masculine man, and if he wants to be masculine and obviously pay for his wife's bills, but the wife is at home, looks after the kids, but he pays for her bills, looks after her, loves her. Is
Yeah.
there anything wrong with that at all? If he pays for her bills and she's at home,
No,
looking
as
after
long
children?
as the relationship is meant to be equal. So if at some point the woman goes to work and the guy stays home, or at least there's a setup that is making them both feel equal, that's fine. I mean, it's up to everyone, but equality is the important part.
Thank you. I have two more questions for you. So, what are your thoughts about dating? I know you're married now,
Yeah.
but if you were single and maybe your German friends too, if they're single, what are their thoughts about black men? Black American men and black British men. What do they think about dating black men, and what's their thoughts about black men in terms of dating them? Because I heard that in Germany, a lot of women here like black men, but black men are not too sure about that. So,
Okay.
what have you heard about black men? Are we wanted here in Germany? Do German women like black men, want to date black men?
I wouldn't say that they're not wanted, for sure. I think we're very open. But personally, I don't have any friends who are black. Unfortunately, I don't. So I'm not sure. I'm really having the right knowledge, but I don't feel like we have anything against. We're open. Yeah.
Fantastic. And do you have any questions for me as a black UK person? Any questions about dating in the UK or anything about UK in general?
Well, actually, I would have the question how you feel in Germany right now.
So far in Germany, I feel like it's people are very friendly. They're a bit closed off, but when you speak to them, they open up. I don't know why. They look very angry. We say hello. Oh yeah, hello, hello. I don't know why it's something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's German culture.
Yeah,
But
kind of.
maybe I might date a German girl in the future. But overall, in Germany has been a good experience for me so far. But I want to speak to more German women and get to know them more. See how it goes from there.
All right. Nice meeting you.
Thank you very much. So international passport out. Hope you enjoyed that interview, and thank you again to Sarah for her time. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you.